Okay, Benny, can you show me this game against Standby, please?
Yep, of course. I started with my favourite first move, e4. I was white in the game. As you can see, Standby is black, so you could probably work that out. Played his favourite move. And we played some theoretical moves. Up until this point, where I made a theoretical mistake. I should have played bishop e2. I just forgot my theory for one or two moves. And then I made another mistake. So righted myself and righted myself.
So Benny, what I want to know is, so you haven't beaten him since this game.
Yeah.
Does he still do this opening?
Yes.
And did you counter it very well on this day?
Yes.
And do you play the same series of moves still?
Yes.
Okay. We'll look at another one after. Anyway, carry on.
So I castled. He took the pawn, which isn't supposed to be the best of moves. Because knight d5 can happen, which I played in the game, but most of the time d5 happens. If I played knight d5, queen d8, I won the bishop pair. Bishop b4, he found this nice move, c5, which protects the skewer.
Yeah.
But after bishop takes and queen takes, I win a pawn. Knight d7, defending the knight. It was attacked by this pawn on d4. Let's try circling that. It hasn't been working recently.
Benny, I've got the mouse here. Why don't you try using the mouse?
Yeah, it worked. Okay. So, knight d7. Rook c1, rook c8. Queen d3. Getting out of the pin. On the c5. Rook d8, bishop b3, rook takes rook, knight c5, attacking the queen. Oops. Oh, sorry. Click the wrong button. Knight takes bishop, queen takes knight, h6, stopping my knight from advancing in some variations, and also giving his king a flight square on h7.
Okay.
And that's very important because if my knight could go to g5, then it would guard his king's flight square. So queen e3, knight d5 attacking. So, why do I keep doing that? Okay, knight d5, queen e4, knight f6, queen e5, knight g4, queen c7, takes, rook b8. I have the active rook, so I traded knights. Knight's too strong, he has to get rid of it. King f8, king f1. We're both getting our kings in the game. And he tried f6, tempting me to take, which I actually did in the game. But probably a better move is something like f4, defending the pawn. Because, yeah, if he did nothing, then when his king walks over, my rook will be able to take the pawn on f7 and g7. So he played f6, getting rid of one of those pawns. Then when I take, he gets rid of the other pawn. So kings are very important in the endgame.
Yep, so you're making yours active, well done.
Yep. I just had to save my rook. Rook c8. King e4, this is a really dangerous king. And f5 makes it really dangerous. Rook c6, rook take. King f6. Really dangerous king. King e8, rook takes pawn, rook c2. Rook takes pawn, rook takes pawn. King takes pawn, threatening mate on a8. King d8, guarding it, but king d6. King c8, guarding it, but king c6. King b8, guarding it, but rook h7. And then, this is just a really funny way to win the game. Rook takes pawn, king d6 threatening me again. But when king c8, a4, I just advance my a pawn down the board. And then when he finally wins the pawn, although he's up a pawn, my king is much closer to the action. I win both of his pawns, and then his king's just too far away. After h6, he resigned.
Okay, brilliant endgame. Well done. That's your endgames have clearly really improved. So, good game. So I think next we'll have a look at another game with Stanley and see whether you play such a good opening, because you kept it even, and then I think perhaps you had better endgame knowledge than him, which enabled you to win. So well done.